Today we're going to talk about Atlantic Cape Community College's rules for operating and maintaining motorized utility carts. Whether you're operating a golf cart, a Polaris, or a Gator, the rules for each of those vehicles are the same. Utility carts will only be driven by Atlantic Cape approved employee drivers. Students, visitors, and non-employee volunteers may not operate utility carts on any Atlantic Cape campus, and anyone operating a utility cart must take this training and sign the utility cart agreement. No one under the age of 21 may operate one of Atlantic Cape's utility carts, and the operator must possess a valid driver's license. The operator must also wear glasses or corrective lenses if required for driving while they're operating one of Atlantic Cape's utility carts. Utility carts must not be operated on a public street or highway outside of campus and should only be used for the activity for which they were assigned. Joyriding, horseplay, and speeding are not permitted. Smoking and the use of headphones or earbuds designed for listening to music, to make or receive phone calls, or to generate any noise that could be distracting to an operator are not permitted to be used while driving a utility cart. These devices can also mask noises that could alert an operator to oncoming danger. However, the use of earplugs or muffs is permitted, actually it's even encouraged, to lower the decibel level of sound generated by gators or rangers if needed. Utility cart operators must use good judgment while operating a utility cart. They must maintain a safe speed at all times and avoid making sharp turns, as a utility cart can tip over or overturn. Utility carts operated on campus walkways and sidewalks and in parking lots should not exceed a speed equivalent to a well-paced walk, around 5 miles an hour. Utility carts must be operated on the campus roadways no faster than the posted speed limit of 15 miles an hour. The maximum speed is subject to weather conditions and the weight of cargo or passengers in the utility cart. And while considering weather, a utility cart is not designed to protect you from inclement weather or lightning strikes. Utility carts should not be driven across any grass unless authorized to do so, and utility cart operators must observe all Atlantic Cape traffic rules. Utility carts without headlights must not be operated before dawn or after dusk, and utility carts must be operated from the driver's side only. And remember, pedestrians always have the right of way. All safety labels provided by the manufacturer should be in place on the utility vehicle. Utility cart operators must ensure compliance with the manufacturer's listed weight and make sure the weight is evenly distributed. All cargo must be properly stowed or secured with straps or other devices. Any cargo that protrudes more than 1 foot from the sides of the cart or 3 feet from the back should be properly flagged. Upon parking the utility cart, the operator must ensure that the parking brake is engaged, the vehicle is off, and the key is not left in the ignition but is in the possession of the operator. A stolen vehicle or any injury or property damage that occurs as the result is the responsibility of the operator. The use of a utility cart is for Atlantic Cape business only, and the only passengers allowed in a utility cart are Atlantic Cape employees and possibly inspectors or contractors conducting business with Atlantic Cape and whose activities on the Atlantic Cape campuses are covered under their workers' comp insurance. No utility cart shall be operated with more passengers than seats. Cargo areas in the back of two-seated utility carts shall not be used to transport passengers. The only exception is in the event of a medical emergency to transport a sick or injured individual to safety. Utility cart malfunctions shall be reported immediately to the facilities department, and the utility cart shall not be put back into operation until the malfunction or problem has been corrected. Unauthorized employees shall not make any repairs or alterations to utility carts. Fueling of any gasoline-powered utility cart shall be in conformance with Atlantic Cape's Fuel Dispensing Control Policy and Procedure and Atlantic Cape's Best Management Practices. If you have any questions, contact the Facilities Department and they will instruct you accordingly. Immediately report any accident to security and to your supervisor. In the event of an accident, the security director, the facilities director, and the compliance officer, in conjunction with human resources and the affected department managers, will review the details of the accident to determine whether the operator could have reasonably prevented the accident and whether the rules that we just discussed for utility cart use were being followed. Remember, safety starts with you.